Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode from That Was History. This episode is hitting on a Friday, which has become our experimental day for each week. And so far we've tried out several different concepts in an effort to expand what we offer on our channel. You have seen our History Deja Vu and History Rewrite segments already, which have been quite popular. But today we want to throw one more segment into the mix. We haven't settled on a name yet, but it's basically a cause and effect style series. We will take an event and discuss its impact on other events that followed after. If you come up with a neat title and would like to see it used on our show, send us a comment or a message. Anyways, since we are just now coming out of September, we thought it would be fitting to discuss some of the ways that the 9/11 attacks impacted our world. To put an extra spin on things, however, the events we discuss today will be quite strange in nature, so store up your thoughts on the war on terror, oil prices, and international trade for a later time, because today's events aren't anywhere close to that type of stuff. Let's get started. When I was researching for a good topic to discuss for our first cause and effect segment, I stumbled across an article on Cracked.com and wanted to share it with all of you. The authors of this article, Robert Evans, Curran McDowell, and Justin Crockett, outlined some very interesting effects that the events of September 11th had on the world. I'm going to discuss a few of them in this video, but to see the complete list, please visit the link in the description. One of the strangest things that happened after the Twin Tower attacks was that the global temperature rose. If you can recall, all airports were halted and flights were redirected in order to prevent any further attacks that might have been planned. Believe it or not, since all of these thousands of white vapor streaks were not in the air, there was very little helping to reflect UV rays back up and shield us from the sun. Without the planes in the air, the temperature rose by 2 degrees within 2 days. If you compare that, that's a 400% temperature increase compared to the annual increase that global warming causes, if you believe in global warming, that is. Similar to this situation, apparently the local marine life benefited from the shutdown as well. Just like the plane situation, many ports were locked down also. Researchers just so happened to be studying the North Atlantic right whale on the 11th and realized that for the few days after the attacks, the whale showed significant decreases in stress levels. The ocean was quiet and there were no ships traveling around, creating problems for whales trying to communicate. Apparently the hum that ships create interferes with the communications process that whales use. So while mankind was mourning the loss of many innocent people, the whales were swimming happily nearby. The last impact we are going to discuss today from the article is the effect that the tragic attack had on England. According to research, suicide rates in England took a 40% decrease after the attacks. The idea behind this being that since America and England are allies, England felt as if they had lost a part of their team. Knowing that there are others out there who care if anything happened to you helped comfort those in England battling with suicidal issues. It was also a reminder that life is fleeting. You never know when your last breath will be, so it's best to make the moments count. Well, I'm going to stop there for now, but be sure to check out the rest of the article to hear other strange ways that the world was impacted by the September 11th attacks. What do you think of the ones we mentioned here? Are they practical? Leave us a comment below. Thanks for watching this episode of Cause and Effect on That Was History. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to visit us on Facebook and Twitter and share us with everyone you know. I'm Cliff Langston, and I'll see you next time.